Alright, so just a quick little commentary thing about the fight with Palmer. Um, yeah, obviously the same thing could be said about a lot of the fights. It's the second phase, or it's the third phase that's the pain in the ass. So this fight I'm actually not using Cloud. Crazy, right? I know. Tifa's going to be my main damage dealer. Red's going to be like my tank, sorta, and kind of floating in for magic DPS at the same time. And then Aerith is straight up magic DPS, of course. I made some mistakes in the second phase, which probably could have resulted in me getting a game over. Which was like, one of them was not using my limit break almost right away. That could have been disastrous. So like, if you got Aerith with limit break, and don't be afraid, don't hesitate to use it, to be honest. Don't do what I do. Don't hesitate to use it. Use your healing wind like immediately, it'll save your ass. That was like one mistake I made. The other one was like using divine punishment. You gotta watch out, because divine punishment has like the synergy ability with Aerith and Tifa has like a certain range to it. If you're too far away from the boss, it'll only go too far, and you'll notice it in the fight. You'll see like a perfect camera angle of me like nowhere near the boss. It's kind of hilarious. So don't flame me too much for that. I'm aware that I made that mistake. But yeah, overall, and like the dangerous attacks that he has is like that whip attack. You'll see like it's like it's supposed to be like an amphibian type robot or something, and it has like a little tongue that can do a lot of damage to you. Plus it does a stun. So that does a lot of damage. Palmer likes to throw the robot around. I don't know if he throws the robot around, it's because he can't control it. So hey, look, Kingdom Hearts reference. Sea salt ice cream. You can actually perfect block when the robot's trying to get up, because you'll notice that like he'll spin the bot, and it'll like smack anybody in like a radius around it when you're trying to damage it while he's vulnerable like that. So a lot of the times you'll see me not really attacking him, just because like I sometimes have the timing down and then other times I didn't. So I just would I'd say screw it. And another big attack that he has when he starts, I think he starts using it in the second phase, is Stun Ray, which can be a pain in the ass. Blammo can also be a pain in the ass. Don't laugh at me for not being able to dodge it. I think it's a pretty easy attack to dodge, but for some reason I just kept messing up the timing. So don't laugh at me too much for that. Otherwise, yeah, you could probably do just a straight up, an entire team of just like ranged attackers, and then you can completely avoid this thing altogether when he does that, when he spins like that. You could avoid that altogether if you really want to. I actually ended up noticing that yeah, a lot of his attacks a lot of his like harder hitting attacks can be avoided if you stay kind of far away from him. And yes, also don't laugh that I didn't use Arcane Ward, because Aerith is not the only one who can use Arcane Ward. I probably could have cast like a double Thundara there, so yeah. I always keep forgetting to have like my other party members use magic inside the Arcane Ward. It's just kind of one of those things where I'm like, this is for Aerith and only Aerith. But yeah, a lot of his attacks can, yeah, definitely be avoided. As you see, I perfect parry that. A lot of his attacks can be avoided from like long ranges, so you could probably, yeah, like I say, just do like a full-on like straight magic team from far away. But I had Tifa in here for when I do get a stagger, because she does like a lot of damage, especially if I use like True Strike or something like that. If you build up his stagger, yeah, the first time like Palmer does this taunt, it's, I don't know if you can like block that or something, because what they say is that like when Palmer comes out to do that, yeah, that's the attack I'm talking about, the tongue one. But like when Palmer comes out, he taunts you and stuff, and you can hit him with attacks and it'll stagger him or something like that. There's Blammo again, getting the best of me. Blammo. It's an easy attack to either defend or just dodge, and for some reason like I'm getting hit by it, like I'm ridiculous. But yeah, overall, what's the main thing I did was just like, yeah, I kind of built up for Aerith though, but that's the main thing I say is like, don't be afraid to use your limit breaks, to be honest, especially Aerith for healing wind. Yeah, synergy attacks put him in a pressure state, so that's why you'll see me using them a lot. And this is where we do like a ton of damage here, and we move into the second phase. But I'll let the fight play out, I guess, so you can kind of see, and then just kind of watch. I would say that, like, kind of pay attention to like some of the mistakes that I'm doing. And this fight can definitely snowball in the second phase for sure. It did for me. I think this was like my second or third attempt, but it definitely snowballs in the second phase for sure. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, I also forgot about the eradication rate he does too. I didn't mention that at all. That is an attack I'm pretty sure you can dodge. Yeah, see, there's me getting hit by that tongue attack again. That happened to me several times. But here's the eradication ray. I had like, I tried dodging it, but I feel like it has like a really specific timing to dodge it, or you could just block it. I think you can block it, because it's definitely not. It definitely doesn't have like the unblockable symbol that some of the other attacks do. So I think if he does eradication ray, just block it. Don't even try to. Don't do what I did, and try to dodge it. It's the same with Blammo. Blammo is a one that you can block too. If you don't think you can dodge it, just hold block. Especially if you've got see, stun ray is a different thing. Stun ray, you have to be out of the like radius, which kind of sucked for me there because he had it perfectly angled, so it made it harder for me to get out of the way there. Yeah, see, this is the part that I was talking about without using my Aerith has her limit break up right now. Now would have been the perfect time to do it. Now I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, oh, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? Use Healing Wind. You know, that. and then I use Divine Punishment right here, which ends up missing completely. But I limit right after that. So, yeah, that's... I mean, I guess all is not lost, I suppose, you know? It was still kind of silly that I didn't before. Oh no, the eradication ray is an unblockable, so yeah, I think I was trying to like stop it somehow here. No, I don't think I would have been able to. I used Healing Wind, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die! Red died though. Yeah, okay, I guess there was a punishment. I did take a punishment for it, because I didn't use Healing Wind before, so Red died. I could have completely avoided that. I just used Tifa's Meteor Strike. Beat his ass! You could probably... I'm pretty sure you can dispel those effects that he has. The Faith and Bravery. I did that... I actually did that for one of the boss fights where as soon as it happened, I actually used that. I used Dispel, so Dispel could be another handy materia that you could use during this fight to dispel him from that, and you'll probably take less damage than you did before. But I think he's dead. If I'm remembering right when I recorded this, because I'm doing the commentary after, but yeah, if I'm remembering after, I think he's dead during this bit. Tifa does a lot of damage with True Strike. No, he's not dead yet. But he will be. I actually do regret not using more Thundaras with Red, to be honest. I probably could have done a lot of damage. See, that's kind of one of the things why... That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos. It's more or less just to kind of let people see what I did, and then you can kind of use them to, you know, do better on your attempts, where you can be like, oh, okay, so now, you know, you can game plan just like I kind of did. Most of my game plans were just kind of basic knowledge from like my first time fighting it. It's like, alright, so this is what he's weak to, let me go ahead and do this. So I'm gonna shut up now. Now that the fight's over, I'll let the rest of the cutscenes play out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
We gotta go. They'll be on us any minute.
They're on us now!
chariot awaits!
Dio?
I've been using this to eavesdrop. Can never be too careful. But you are innocent, and I was wrong. By way of apology, I gift you this. You will receive a proper burial, I promise you.
Thanks.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Is this not a bit much, sir?
The safety of my every guest is paramount. I don't know what happened in Midgar, but to me it matters not. You are always welcome, my friend.
Okay. Does anyone know how to drive this thing?
Leave it to me, lass.
Barrett.
He said he wanted me to live with the guilt.
Well, we're here for you.
To help take the load off, huh?
I mean it, man.
Yeah, starting to think you might.
Come on.
Looks like this is goodbye, old buddy.
Now's your chance. Leave this riffraff to me. Time to get the blood pumping.
Hang on!
Avalanche has targeted the vehicle and is assisting the fleet.